the subterranean studio of Anthony Acock, aka Amps, working on his upcoming shows and featured at Channel 1. Step in a little bit and get to know the artists at work. Alright, for those of you out there who don't know who Anthony is, he's going to give a little 1-2 about what he's all about, who he is, motivation, large-scale work here. So, why don't you introduce yourself?
Howdy, I am Anthony, or Amps. I live in New Haven, Connecticut. I am from the Pacific Northwest originally. I am a transplant. Been here about 5 years. I've been writing graffiti and doing art. Been doing art since forever. I've been writing graffiti for about 15 years. About it.
Huh. What made you pursue a career in art as opposed to a career in porn or sports or politics?
I wanted to go into professional skateboarding, but I'm not very good. The only thing I was ever comfortable with was art. Since I was a little kid, in middle school we had to do that career guidance assessment test. I don't know if you guys had those out here, but they give you like a list of like 50 or 60 potential careers that your computer decides that you're suited for. It was like in 7th grade or something, and I refused to take the test because I thought it was kind of bullshit. And eventually they threatened me with expulsion if I didn't take the test. And I was like, I don't want to take the test. All I want to be is an artist. I don't give a shit. And they forced me to take the test out of fear of expulsion. So I finally took the test, and instead of giving 50 or 60 answers, the machine only spit out artist. So they thought I somehow broke the machine and I got suspended anyway. I don't know. Even the machine thought I was right.
So, that being said, how did you begin your career or your pursuit of art? Did it start with some type of formal training, or was it just a love for it and just start doing it on your own?
My mom's a professional artist, and so I always, every day after school I drew. This is what I did. Like, I'd sit in front of the TV and draw. And I do the same thing, you know, now I'm 31, I do the same thing. I get home from work and I sit in front of the TV and I, as soon as my son goes to sleep, I start drawing.
Nice. Do you think your mom was a source of inspiration for you?
Yeah, well, so is my dad, though, because he's a sociologist. And I think the fact that he's a sociologist kept me from becoming like an oil painter or like a landscape artist or a sculptor or whatever.
A Bob Ross.
Yeah, because I like painting, but I like painting to be accessible to anybody. I really hate removing art from people, so that's why graphic design was interesting to me, and that's why graffiti was interesting to me, because I hate paintings being expensive. I hate art being exclusively for people that can afford it, who don't even understand it, who don't really get it, but they can afford it, so they have a monopoly on it. So having a sociologist father and a fine artist mother, sort of graffiti and graphic design, kind of landed right there.
So what do you see as the purpose of art? Or what is more specifically, what is the purpose of your art?
I actually feel really guilty about doing art because I think it's really masturbatory. I don't think it has any real purpose, but I really enjoy it, and I think it's community building. But it's, I don't know. I mean, I have to do it, and I don't think it has any value to anybody besides me and my friends. But I have to do it. I don't know.
Well, you work professionally as a graphic designer,
right?
So, you know, it has some purpose. The paycheck.
But yeah, paycheck's good, especially when you have a kid. I mean, there's a communication aspect. You can help people. From a graphic design standpoint, I can see a lot of value in art. And I hate to remove graphic design and fine art because I think they're kind of intrinsically connected. But as far as like fine art go, I like this stuff. I really enjoy it, and I'm happy when people like it. But it's really masturbatory. I have to do it for myself. It's almost like I'm putting up my journal for people to look at, and I don't know that that's really helpful to anybody besides myself. From a consumer aspect, they might enjoy it, and like the way it looks, and like going to art shows and hanging out, listening to music and stuff, but it's just something that I do and my friends do, and that I've done since I can remember. I don't know if there's any really value to this. It's kind of neurotic, really, more than anything.